Hello and welcome to I'm Dinos playing Swimsanity, one of November 2020's Games with Gold. Please be aware, we are judging this as a single player experience. Now, as per the trailer, it's all 4-player, but as we go into detail, we tried to get this working in even 2-player multiplayer, and we could not get it to work. So, before we get into what we like and dislike about the game, we're going to start with the fact that we here at Dino Central have spent over half an hour trying to get one fucking online co-op match to work. It doesn't work. I don't know if it's because suddenly there are people playing this game and their servers are simply not set to handle it, but between the three of us, we make one competent person. So you'd like to think that between the three of us, we could get one death match started, or any kind of match started. But we've all tried, and we've all failed. So. Yeah. Adam's a dad and everything. He's a proper grown-up. I'm old. We have a wealth of experience playing online games and stuff. It's just, no matter what we tried, we could not get this to work. No matter... Yeah, it just wasn't happening. Oh, there's my first end of life.
Oh, yeah, mine too. Right at the same time.
Yeah. See, this is bullshit, right? This is one of the many reasons. I'm going to be somewhat constructive in this. Try and be somewhat constructive in this.
Okay.
But we both hate this game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And what just happened to me was exactly... There's no knockback. There's no slowdown when you take damage. Let me explain. Look.
Yeah.
I kind of bounced off it a tiny little bit, but it's nowhere near... It could also probably do with an invincibility frame as you're constantly being chased by something as an insta-kill. But just bouncing around it doesn't...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Doesn't give the feedback required to get out of the situation. It essentially guarantees a death at certain points.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, you just can't... You can't escape.
No.
It's like you make one mistake, bumping into something, that's it, it's over. And I quite like the teleport system, but that's about it.
Yeah, but doesn't the teleport system feel like okay, we know we've fucked this up, how do we get around it?
Yeah.
We'll just put in an insta-jump mechanic to get around the fact that we've not programmed this very well. And maybe they don't have... Actually, here's something I found. Look. He's not quite low enough. If they're low enough, they crush you like in Sonic. Because again, they don't have a mechanic to get you out of something being low enough to constantly hit you against the floor, so it just acts as like a crush.
Right, okay. Yeah. I mean...
One of my main concerns, just while I had it...
Yeah, go for it.
This is the speed you should be moving at all times, and there is a... Where is it? There is a power-up to make you shoot faster. Yeah, rapid fire.
Yeah.
That should be your shots at all times. This
game
is
100%.
Slow.
It's like the gun shoots way too slow for how quick the whale is chasing you. You don't have time to shoot the enemy with how slow your gun's going. So unless you collect all the power-ups,
Unbelievable.
It's
Yep.
It's absolute crap. Saying that, I did just complete that level, funny enough.
Nice. But it's not like R-Type isn't, 30? Almost, it's got to be over 30 years old. It's probably coming on 35 years old.
Yeah.
It's not like the space shooter, which this is aping. It's not like that hasn't existed and been perfected over many years.
Yeah.
There are some great examples. There's not really a lot of excuse for this being as painfully unfun as it is.
I feel like they could have done so much more with it.
Well, like, if we just start with the basic premise, you're underwater. Why aren't you constantly... Look, if you leave it, you'll very slowly, very gently kind of float downwards. Why not make it more of a Flappy Bird mechanic that you constantly have to tap A to, for example, tap A to... See, look at this. You just get stuck on it. So constantly tap A to increase your height, which will also give you a slight speed boost.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you leave it, you'll continue forward. I mean, you can still hold forward to go forward if you want to go that way, but it would... As it currently is, you have to press forward to move the screen forward. But there's constantly a thing chasing you, so you need to be moving forward regardless. So will you get the fuck off there? Sorry, my cat just jumped on my Xbox and was right in front of the screen.
Just randomly.
It's not helpful, pal. See, look, now this whale is very close to me, and I got lucky that I got to the end of the thing, but I don't have this... Without using a teleport, I don't have the speed to have gotten away from it.
Oh, no.
And this is just terrible. This little time section. If you're not... You have to know that you need to be going for the upper... for the upper aperture before you get to it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because if you get to it without knowing that, and you're going at the wrong one, you're going to lose a life. That's not great game design. There should never be a point in your game where the player needs to know something in advance, other than a game mechanic, you know. But there's a path. There's a path that's guaranteed death, and there's a path that's fine. And without knowing that beforehand, that should never be a part of game design.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm fending my cat off my Xbox here. It's making my... I apologise. It's making commenting while playing this a little harder. Do you know what? It's making this slightly more fun than it would be if I was just playing the game.
Yeah, true. An added challenge.
So we've actually not done what we planned to. We plan to be more constructive with our criticism, and I think we've given advice on what we think could and should be improved.
Yeah.
But we've also just kind of shit on it.
I mean, like the art. I actually quite like the artwork. I could see improvements to be made, but
that was going to be my saving grace. I like the. Right, so I don't think they've done an incredible job. Oh, another fucking unavoidable death. I don't think the world under the sea is cohesive.
yeah.
But what they do get right and cohesive, I like. So I like the giant whale. I like the little scuba guy. I like the sharks. But then there's kind of Brainiac skull ship heads. I finally beat level 1, by the way.
Oh,
like
well done.
Brainiac skull ship, little metal kind of skull things
that shoot,
that float up.
Yeah.
That don't look like anything else in the game. The crabs just look like weird skull things. They don't look. They don't fit with the other elements of the game. It's very. What they've done and they've kept in the style of the rest of it is very, very good. But then there's just random shit that doesn't fit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the toxic level, and there's these like robot things underwater that shoot back at you. I mean, it just doesn't fit with what they've done at all. and I just find the whole thing slow. It's just very, very slow.
Yeah.
Everything about it. I mean, I think they should increase your normal speed. I think they need to increase the normal rate of fire.
Well, they should just be set to the speed power up and the high speed shots. They should just be that at all times.
Yeah. And I mean, I think the power ups are quite a good idea. But again, I think they need to improve those. Like, for instance, the speed one. So you collect a speed power up, and you think, "Oh, excellent! I finally got a bit of speed. I can actually get away from something." But then, like 2-3 seconds later, it goes. It doesn't. It's almost not worth picking up. It just doesn't. It's not worth it at all. And yeah, I'd love. I was really looking forward to this game. I'd love to have been able to said.
So was I.
Yeah, this is a really wicked game. Love playing it. It looked right up my alley, but they just seem to have done such a bad job with it. I think there's so much more they could have done.
It's like everything they've programmed, everything they've made a deliberate choice to program in takes away from the fun of what the game they think they're making.
Yeah, exactly.
So taking away the speed and making it a limited power-up takes away the fun of being able to move around and actually get some speed on. The rapid fire, the same thing. Like, I've just unlaunched one of the unstoppable power-ups, and it's basically missed everything because I've got no control over it. It's not helped me in any particular way.
Yeah, I found that. I pressed like the Y, and it just nothing. Just did absolutely nothing. I mean, I find the boss is quite good. Like, obviously the huge whale in this one, I've got like this mechanical sort of turtle. They're quite
now
good.
I'm fighting the crab, or I'm in the level with the crab, but there seem to be these weird kind of monolith guys. But again, this is weird. It's different to the first one.
Yeah.
But everything is just... Fuck's sakes. Everything has just stopped as we've got to this boss. So the level progression has stopped. And things are just coming at me from random places. I assume I've just got to kill all these guys... before I can move on.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
But it's not fun. They move so slowly. They shoot so slowly. I'm getting hit by everything. That's my own fault rather than fault. But it's not. I'm not entertained. I'm frustrated.
Yes. Yeah. It's...
And not just sexually. It's an Iron Dinos video. We have to...
There has to be some sex reference in there somewhere.
Well, there at the very least has to be a little self-depreciation in there. And I feel we've shit on the game, so we need to shit on our own lousy personal lives a little bit as well. Just to be fair. But,
Alright, so I
also...
could just interrupt. Right, I've now come across these seahorses with presents, like kind of dynamite on the back, and they explode confetti. I mean, where did that come from? It just has nothing to do with the game at all. And they just killed me. Yeah. They need to streamline the enemies a bit more. I think they need to make it related.
Yeah.
I mean, the bosses are fine. Well, so far I've played two levels. So yeah, I mean, it has potential, but they've got a lot of work. They've got a lot of work to make it into a real fun, viable game.
Yeah, I think essentially at this stage, the best thing they can do is start working on Swimsanity 2 and just overhaul the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Like, the base idea is... just going back to the starting bit. Start with having your fucking players the ability to play with their friends.
Oh my god, yes.
Because, I'm sorry, I don't know if this is because you've just made your game free on Xbox Live, so there's a lot more players on it, but that is currently fucked. And before you say we're idiots, because we are, we ain't the only ones. We looked up a lot of online reviews, and they're all saying the same thing. Why the fuck can I not play with my friends? Why is it that I can only play with one of my 4 friends? We're all in the same Xbox party. Why is it when I give them the actual room number, it still can't find the room?
Yeah.
I've tried it in. We've tried it in private and public mode. Each of the there's 3 of us who are trying to play. This is just fucking garbage. What I'm currently. Each of the 3 of us have tried hosting, and we've tried it on 2 different nights. So if there's some magic fucking secret, if we need to shout, I don't know, some magical incantation from a Ouija board whilst trying to join a group or something, someone please let me know what that fucking mystical cheat code is, because we sure as fuck couldn't figure it out, and we tried for a cumulative, half hour, 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I mean... I even read a review that once they actually got into a game, it took them 20 minutes to get into a game, and then after the game, they wanted to obviously play another round, and they just all got kicked out, and then they had to go through the whole process again of joining each other's game again, which took them another 20 minutes, half hour. It just...
Yeah.
Just the whole co-op multiplayer thing, it just doesn't work. I even tried going on to just a random matchmaking game. So just random 4 people joining together. I couldn't even get into that. Just wouldn't work.
I got into a lobby.
Oh, okay.
Of 4 different people. I didn't actually start the match. It was just before we started this. I just decided to see if the actual servers were up today, and I did find other players. So at least it looked like you could be in it. It looked like online was available today. But that's not the point when I want to play with my fucking friends.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Our entire thing here, putting these videos out for the good people who want to watch it. The entire point of this is that we sit and play it together and experience it together, and tell you guys what we think of it as a single. Because you can get an idea what the singular experience is going to be like by playing it multiplayer.
Yeah.
And then you can have a little more fun by it all being crazy with your mates.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas we've not been able to do that with this game because the matchmaking simply doesn't actually work.
It really does suck.
Which is not great considering the whole advert video for this was 4 people. It's called Swimsanity. It's 4 people all playing together, and it is a completely crazy time, and it all looked awesome and fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
I've got to say something.
Yeah,
here.
go on.
Oh shit. I'm playing a different level here.
Yeah.
And it is... I've decided I've played each of the levels just to show them off a little bit.
Yeah, I've been playing a few of them, yeah.
Now this one is vertical.
Is it the caverns one?
I was just about to start singing its praises. And then it stopped me again. This one was just vertical, and I was just swinging up through caverns, and the enemy would attack from above.
Yeah.
That section was quite fun and suited the gameplay style.
Yeah.
But now it's just stopped me in a room where there are enemies exactly as fast as me with big health bars. And I'm bored again and frustrated because the second I tap something, I can't get away.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, sorry, I was about to say, maybe make the same second game like this, but no, this is also shit because it's pulling the same bullshit.
Yeah, for
I got an
sure.
orb.
super bored of it, super quick. Not enough. I don't know. Just not enough of. I mean, there's plenty of action happening on the screen, but just nothing. Nothing seems to line up. Nothing. Everything feels wrong about it. Even the handling just seems a bit off. Everything they've done to it seems of an afterthought. Yeah, if I was to give it a rating out of 10, I would probably go around. I like the artwork, so I'd give it around a 4 or 5 max. Like, it's not a game I'd pick up and play again.
When I'm reviewing something like this, when I'm reviewing anything, I prefer to think of the overall package.
Yeah.
And while I do like some of the art style, I've not for more than maybe a couple of seconds had anything but frustration with this game.
Yeah.
So I would just say avoid it like the plague. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I know it was free. I'm sure these developers are lovely people and they've put their heart and effort into it, but they've failed to make a remotely fun or engaging game. They've made a slow, not tremendously responsive game in which they've tried to hide, certainly hide the flaw of the knockback in a teleport, a couple of invincibility frames. They've unfortunately they had a good idea and they've unfortunately not been able to realise it, and have just given a frustrating experience.
Yeah, it's just every level I've played is just frustration.